Just like the last video I posted, this is going to be a quick update over here at the Tobacco River Dam. Before I get this video started though, I want to thank my patrons Rachel and Greg, and for people sending me letters through the mail, Ted, Mick, and Mary. I'll pop my P.O. box up on the screen right now if anybody wants to send me anything there. There is no fly-in here at the beginning of the video like I usually do because like I said, this is just going to be a quick little update video. So if you're not sure where this is located, just go ahead and Google it or watch one of my previous videos. We are here at the Tobacco River Dam though. If you watch my last update video, they just installed this Cofferdam. So a lot of work and progress has been made since installing this dam. We can now see that they removed the rubble that was right behind the dam here. They also have all the water pumped out. There goes the disconnect from the pump that they were using to kind of pump the water out. We'll be able to see that from the backside of the dam. This is in preparation to pour a new retaining wall. They will be pouring a new abutment wall over here on the west side. Then they will go ahead and move their work over to the east side, pour that new wall. These walls are going to be about 18 inches thick. We can see over here Spillway 3, or Bay 3 as it's referred to, still has the spillway somewhat intact. You can see the center is missing and the walkway in the center is still there. The cables are holding up the stop logs right in the center of the screen there above that Bay 3. Stop log is lowered on Bay 2, directing all that water to be going through the center of Bay 3 right now. So once the job site is moved over there towards the east, work on Bay 3 will commence, and they will go ahead and remove the rest of the spillway just like they have done over here on Bay 1 and Bay 2. Get a little bit closer here and we'll take a look right at the backside of this Cofferdam. Looks like they have a few sheets of steel down there on the bottom. That's probably to anchor the Cofferdam in place, and they are starting to remove some of that rock from behind this pump here. We'll see that, like I said, when I go ahead and swivel the drone around to the south side, go up, gain a little altitude, get a bird's eye view. Right now we're probably only about 50 feet in altitude with the drone, but we'll fly directly overhead. Hopefully I will be able to get on site to film in person this week so that we can document a little bit more of the progress here. I know it's a little bit hard to do from the drone. Definitely am able to see a lot more when I am there in person. But I was just in a rush today, so wasn't able to stop by there. Now we're probably about 100 feet in altitude, and the top of the drone is actually facing towards the south. So right now, current day, when I'm filming this voiceover, they have a lot of scaffolding mounted to the retaining wall over there on the west side. So probably some prep work before they go ahead and pour that new wall. Drone's still facing towards the south. We're going to do a quick pan up the river. And right now I was actually looking because I know I was getting a little bit close to the boom on this crane, and I didn't want to run into the cable hanging off the tip of this boom. So got a nice visual on it, was able to see where that weight and the hook was hanging off the boom so that I could go ahead, circle around it, and kind of go over here on the south side of the dam and film from this perspective. This is the Tobacco River Dam though right here that flows down to the south, meets back up with the Tittabawassee River and another mile or two downriver from here. That's the confluence, and then after that, that is known as the Tittabawassee River all the way down to Sanford. So we can see the new embankment, nice and green, lots of grass growing there. We can see a couple trails that have been formed, and they actually did install some stairways here. That's probably to cut down on some of that erosion from foot traffic going up and down the earthen embankment. Now we have a nice set of stairs to be able to kind of traverse up to the top of the dam. This crane over here on the Tobacco River side is a 150-ton crane. Go ahead and drop a little bit further in altitude as well, and we'll come right up to the backside. Pretty easy to see all the water is flowing through Bay 3 from this perspective and then heading over the sill downriver. So I'll get kind of up and close. We can see they have cleared a little bit of the riprap and gravel from directly behind these stair step spillways. And it looks like they were pumping a little bit of the water from directly behind those spillways as well. Lots of people interested in where the riprap comes from. That's the stone gravel that they use for driving the excavator on right now, as you can see. This all comes from Bayport, Michigan, though. So that's kind of an interesting tidbit of information. It looks like they do have a steel cutoff wall right here along Bay 1 and Bay 2 between there, separating those so that that gravel riprap doesn't flow down into between the spillway sill. I'm also going to be sharing a clip from Fisher Contracting when they were going ahead and removing the spillway over here on Bay 1. So I'm going to do some voiceover on that, maybe show a few of the photos as well and describe how they went ahead and did this. But we can see a couple of those steel beams up there, stop logs holding up Bay 2 yet, not allowing water to flow over that Bay 2 area. Got a great shot at the spillways though. It's been a while since we've seen these stair spillways, probably back when they actually were poured for the first time. So we'll go ahead, we'll pan over here a little bit to the right, take a look at the water coming through Bay 3 yet, and another good shot of Bay 2 with the stop logs not allowing the water over the top of that spillway. And now I'll start dropping in altitude a little bit further, and this next shot is a great shot showing the water flowing over top of the sill, a little bit of that riprap over on the right hand side and excavator over here on the left. So that's going to be the end of this video. I really appreciate everyone watching it. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Leave your comments down below. I read every single comment and I answer all the questions as well. So if you got a question, make sure you ask that below as well. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Going to be a ton of new videos coming out. There's a lot of new progress happening out here. So I'm going to be filming a lot of new videos. So until the next one, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Also make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next videos I will be posting, and leave your questions, comments, and suggestions below. As always, I just want to give a massive thanks to the people who support me on Patreon. Never underestimate the value of your contribution to keeping this channel going. Thank you.